planning a move to Colorado and trying to figure out where you should actually live. And if that's you, you're in the right place. Because what if I told you that some of the best places to live in the Denver metro area are not actually in Denver at all? As a local real estate agent, I've helped people relocate to Colorado from all over the country. And one of the first questions I get is, Sarah, where should I live? And the answer is always, it depends. Do you want walkability? Do you want great schools? Do you want a luxury lifestyle? Do you want acreage and mountain views? Do you want to be close to the Denver Tech Center? Or maybe you just want the best overall quality of life? Today I'm going to walk you through 7 communities that continue to stand out in 2026 and explain exactly why people are moving there. Make sure you stick around until the end because these communities really are not competing against each other. They're answering 7 completely different questions about what you want your life in Colorado to look like. So let's jump to number 1, Broomfield. Why did Broomfield make the list? Because of the location between Denver and Boulder, the strong economy and job market, excellent parks and recreation, great quality of life for families, more affordable than Boulder. Let's start with Broomfield because this city consistently surprises people. In fact, Broomfield ranked higher than more than 2,000 other communities and was named the top community in Western United States. And honestly, once you spend time here, it is not hard to see why. One of the biggest advantages is location. You're perfectly positioned between Denver and Boulder. And that means you get access to jobs, restaurants, entertainment, and activities in both cities without necessarily paying Denver or Boulder prices. This can be a great middle ground if one person works in Boulder and the other works in Denver. And not only do you have access to both job markets, but you also get the lifestyle benefits of both cities. Broomfield also did not become successful overnight. The city has spent years investing in infrastructure, economic development, and long-term planning. In fact, it received a National Governance Award for strong economy and responsible use of resources. Now let's talk about recreation, because this is another area where Broomfield really shines. The city has more than 700 acres of parks and approximately 280 miles of trails. One of the biggest highlights is the Paul Derrida Recreation Center. This facility is over 85,000 square feet and includes an indoor water park, climbing wall, indoor track, leisure pool, water slides, and family recreation areas. If you're active or have kids, this is a high quality of life benefit. The local economy is another major reason Broomfield made this list. Major employers include BAE Systems, Oracle, Vail Resorts, Noodles & Company, and several others. That creates a stable job market and helps support long-term housing. Median income prices typically fall in the mid $500,000 range. Overall, Broomfield offers a fantastic combination of location, recreation, economic stability, and value. Now, before we move on to number 2, if you're thinking about moving to Colorado, whether it's next month or next year, feel free to reach out. There's a link below. I will respond in 24 hours. My team and I help people relocate here all the time, and we would be happy to help you figure out which community fits your goals. Now let's move on to a completely different lifestyle, Cherry Creek. Why did Cherry Creek make the list? It's the most walkable luxury neighborhood in Denver. Incredible shopping and dining, strong property values, luxury housing options, urban lifestyle with mountain access. If Broomfield is all about convenience and family-friendly living, Cherry Creek is all about luxury, lifestyle, and walkability. When most people hear Cherry Creek, they immediately think expensive. And honestly, they are right. Cherry Creek is one of the most desirable neighborhoods in the entire Denver metro area. But people are not just paying for the house. They're paying for a lifestyle. Most of Denver is still fairly car dependent. You're driving to dinner, driving to the gym, driving to meet friends, but Cherry Creek is different. This is one of the few neighborhoods in the metro area where you can genuinely walk to restaurants, coffee shops, shopping, and entertainment on a daily basis. And that does change everything. A lot of buyers relocating from California, New York, Texas, Florida, and other major metropolitan areas end up gravitating toward Cherry Creek. They want mountain access, they want Colorado's outdoor lifestyle, but they don't want to give up luxury amenities. And Cherry Creek delivers. One of the biggest attractions is Cherry Creek North. This area spans approximately 16 walkable blocks and includes more than 400 businesses. You'll find luxury boutiques, art galleries, fitness studios, restaurants, coffee shops, and some of the best shopping in Colorado. The Cherry Creek Shopping Center alone features more than 160 stores, including Nordstrom's, Neiman Marcus, Louis Vuitton, and many other luxury brands. The restaurant scene has also exploded over the last several years. Nationally recognized chefs continue opening restaurants here, making Cherry Creek one of Denver's premier dining destination. And then there's the Cherry Creek Trail. Whether you enjoy walking, running, biking, or commuting, the trail system connects you to downtown Denver and other parts of the metro area. Cherry Creek has a walk score of 81 and over 400 businesses. For schools, Bromwell Elementary continues to earn excellent ratings and remain one of the strongest elementary schools within Denver city limits. Single-family homes often range from 1.5 to 2 million and can go up well over 10 million. At the end of the day, Cherry Creek is all about luxury urban living. If walkability, dining, shopping, and convenience are priorities, it's incredibly hard to beat. But what if you're more focused on schools, recreation, trails, and raising a family? Then our next community may be exactly what you're looking for. And this is Highlands Ranch. Why did Highlands Ranch make the list? They have top-rated schools, 4 recreation centers, massive trail systems, family-focused community, incredible outdoor access. Highlands Ranch is one of those communities that people move to and rarely leave. Technically, it's not its own city, but if you ask residents where they live, they will tell you Highlands Ranch. And honestly, it feels like its own city. With more than 100,000 residents, Highlands Ranch has developed a very strong identity of its own. One of the reasons is the incredible level of planning that went into creating the community. Everything feels intentional. The neighborhoods, the parks, the schools, the trails, the recreation center. It truly is a master planned community. And speaking of recreation, this is where Highlands Ranch really separates itself. Residents have access to 4 separate recreation centers: Northridge, Westridge, Southridge, and Eastridge. Each one offers something a little different. There's pools and fitness centers in each one. They have sports courts, climbing wall, golf simulators, cold plunges, classes, and programs for all ages. Honestly, having access to 4 recreation centers in one community is pretty remarkable. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear about the outdoor space. Highlands Ranch residents have access to the backcountry wilderness area. More than 8,000 areas of protected open space and approximately 26 miles of trails. Whether you enjoy hiking, mountain biking, trail running, or simply being outdoors, it is one of the best recreational amenities anywhere in the metro area. At the time of filming this video, the Highlands Ranch Community Association fee is coming in at just under $60 a month, which gives residents access to all 4 recreation centers, the fitness facilities, indoor and outdoor pools, community events, miles of trails, parks, and tons of amenities throughout the community. One thing to be aware of, though, is that some neighborhoods within Highlands Ranch have a second HOA on top of the main Highlands Ranch HOA, so make sure to look for those. These are typically neighborhoods that offer additional private amenities like their own pool, clubhouse, or maintenance services, so you'll want to factor that into your monthly budget when shopping for homes. The schools are another major reason families choose Highlands Ranch. Douglas County Schools consistently ranks among the strongest districts in Colorado, with graduation rates typically in the low to mid 90% range. Highlands Ranch home prices generally start in the high 500s range and increase depending on neighborhood and home size. For many families, Highlands Ranch checks almost every box. Great schools, outstanding recreation, beautiful neighborhoods, strong community feel, and incredible access to the outdoors. But if you prefer more of an urban neighborhood vibe while still being close to downtown Denver, the next community on our list may be exactly what you're looking for, and this is Washington Park, or known as Wash Park. Why did Washington Park make the list? It's one of Denver's most iconic parks. It's walkable neighborhood lifestyle, historic architecture and character, strong sense of community, close to downtown Denver, and locals, like I said, call this Wash Park. This neighborhood has a completely different feel than Highlands Ranch. Instead of being built around recreation centers and master planned communities, Wash Park is built around one of the most beautiful city parks in Colorado. And honestly, the park itself defines the lifestyle. Washington Park spans about 165 acres and includes 2 lakes, tennis courts, gardens, playgrounds, and a 2.6-mile loop that's packed with people year-round. You'll see runners, cyclists, dog walkers, families, friends meeting for coffee, people paddleboarding in the summer. It's one of those neighborhoods that always feels alive. One of the things I love most about Wash Park is the architecture. You will find beautiful Victorian homes, craftsman bungalows, Tudor-style properties, and stunning modern luxury homes all mixed together throughout the neighborhood. It gives the area a character that's difficult to replicate anywhere else in Denver. Another major attraction is South Gaylord Street. This is one of my favorite commercial districts in the city. You'll find locally owned restaurants, boutiques, coffee shops, and community events that bring neighbors together throughout the year. Wash Park is also one of the most dog-friendly neighborhoods in Denver. For many buyers, that's actually a huge selling point. Now, let's talk about pricing. Wash Park is expensive. There's really no way around that. Single-family homes often average around $1.5 million, and many homes sell for significantly more depending on location and size. But people know exactly what they're paying for. They're paying for the park, the walkability, the location, the neighborhood character, and the lifestyle. If you love being close to downtown while still having green space, community, and character, Washington Park is one of the best neighborhoods in Denver. But our next city takes a very different approach. Instead of being known for one specific neighborhood, it's known for consistently ranking among the best places to live in Colorado. Number 5 is Centennial. And why did Centennial make the list? It's top ranked quality of life, excellent schools, close to Denver Tech Center, strong job market, outstanding outdoor recreation. Centennial might be one of the most underrated cities in the entire Denver metro area. In fact, US News and World Report ranked Centennial as the #1 place to live in Colorado. Not Cherry Creek, not Boulder, not Highlands Ranch, it was Centennial. And there are some pretty good reasons why. One of the biggest advantages is location. Centennial sits right next to the Denver Tech Center, which is one of the largest employment hubs in the state. So that gives residents access to thousands of jobs while still maintaining a suburban lifestyle. Another thing people love about Centennial is space. Neighborhoods feel established, lots are often larger, and homes don't feel stacked on top of one another. One of the hidden gems in Centennial is Cherry Creek State Park. This is one of the best outdoor recreation destinations in the metro area. You can kayak, paddleboard, fish, camp, run, bike, walk, or simply enjoy the outdoors. The park includes an 880-acre reservoir and thousands of acres of surrounding open space. For schools, Centennial benefits from the highly rated Cherry Creek School District. Cherry Creek High School and Grandview High School consistently rank among the top public schools in Colorado. Single-family homes generally fall in the low to mid 700,000 range. If schools, employment, opportunities, outdoor recreation, and long-term value matter to you, Centennial deserves serious consideration. Now let's head farther south to one of Colorado's fastest growing communities. Number 6 is Castle Rock. And why did Castle Rock make the list? Incredible outdoor recreation, small town charm, strong schools, great location between Denver and Colorado Springs, outstanding quality of life. Castle Rock has become one of Colorado's biggest success stories. Honestly, if you enjoy the outdoors, it's easy to understand why. One of the biggest attractions is Philip S. Miller Park. Pictures really don't do it justice. This park spans more than 300 acres and includes Challenge Hill, a massive staircase climbing nearly 200 steps with incredible views at the top. You'll also find zip lines, trails, sports fields, playgrounds, fire pits, an amphitheater, and enough outdoor activities to keep your families busy year-round. The city itself still maintains a strong small-town feel. Downtown Castle Rock centers around Wilcox Street and features historic buildings, local restaurants, breweries, coffee shops, and unique local businesses. It feels authentic, and that's exactly why so many people love it. Now, Castle Rock is farther from Denver than many communities on the list. You're roughly 30 miles south of downtown. For some buyers, that's a drawback. For others, it's exactly what they're looking for, especially remote workers, retirees, or people who prioritize outdoor access over being close to the city. Castle Rock also benefits from being in Douglas County, which gives residents access to highly rated schools. Townhomes usually start in the 300,000s, while single-family homes generally average in the mid-600 range. If you want beautiful scenery, outdoor recreation, strong schools, and a true community feel, Castle Rock offers tremendous value. Now, let's finally talk about one of the rising stars of the Denver metro area. And what does number 7 come in? It is Parker. Why did Parker make the list? It has strong schools, small town feel, excellent community events, family-friendly atmosphere, convenient location. Parker has quietly become one of the most desirable places to live in Colorado. In fact, Money Magazine once ranked Parker as the second best place to live in the entire United States. That is impressive. One of the biggest reasons people love Parker is that you can simply get more house for your money. Compared to some communities closer to Denver, you'll often find newer homes, larger lots, and more space between neighbors. And if you head towards East Parker or South Parker, you'll find something that's becoming increasingly difficult to find in the Denver metro area. And what is that? It's land. It's not uncommon to find 4-acre and 5-acre properties, horse properties, and homes with room to spread out. So while areas closer to I-25 feel more like traditional suburbs, the farther east and south you go, the more rural Colorado lifestyle you begin to experience. Another reason Parker continues to stand out is consistency. It's been showing up on best places to live lists for years, and to me, that is important. A one-year ranking can be a fluke, but when a community consistently earns recognition over many years, it usually points to strong schools, great leadership, quality amenities, and long-term stability. One feature that does not get enough attention is the Cherry Creek Regional Trail. The trail system runs through Parker and connects into a much larger network stretching towards Denver. Even though Parker sits farther from the city geographically, the trail system helps create a connection to the broader metro area that's hard to appreciate until you experience it. And then there's Parker Days. If you've never attended, it's one of the best community festivals in Colorado. In 2026, Parker Days celebrated its 50th anniversary. The festival took place over downtown Parker with live music, food, vendors, local business, community events, and activities for the entire family. It's one of those events that perfectly captures what people love about this community. You'll also find a significant amount of horse property throughout Parker, especially on the eastern side of town. For buyers who want that small town feel while still being close to the Denver Tech Center and downtown Denver, Parker continues to be one of the most attractive communities in the metro area. Median home prices typically fall in the low to mid 600 range. So here's the thing. These 7 communities really are not competing against each other. They're answering 7 completely different questions about what you want your life in Colorado to look like. If you want luxury, walkability, and an urban lifestyle, Cherry Creek and Washington Park are hard to beat. If schools, recreation, and family life are your top priorities, Highlands Ranch, Centennial, and Parker should absolutely be on your radar. If outdoor recreation, open space, and small town charm matters most, Castle Rock deserves a serious look. And if you're looking for that perfect balance between Denver and Boulder, Broomfield may be exactly what you're looking for. The truth is, there isn't one best place to live near Denver. There's only the best place for you, your budget, your commute, your lifestyle, your goals. If you're thinking about moving to Colorado in 2026, whether it's next month or next year, click the link below. I personally respond within 24 hours. My team and I love to help people relocate here, and I'd be happy to help you figure out which of these communities or the others that are in this Denver metro area, which fits your budget, timeline, and lifestyle best. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.